Okay, in this problem, we're asked to find the equation of the line perpendicular to the line x minus 4y equals 3, and that also passes through the point negative 2 comma 2. Well, perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes, so we'll have to find the opposite reciprocal slope to the slope of this line. To do that, we first have to find what is the slope of this line. So that's our first item on our agenda, is to find the slope of this line, so we can figure out what our what our perpendicular line has a slope of. So to find the slope of this line, as usual, we put it into slope-intercept form. In other words, solve for y. To solve for y, I have to begin by taking x away from both sides. This equation then becomes negative 4y equals negative x plus 3. And to finish putting this into slope-intercept form, we divide both sides of the equation by 4, which is by negative 4, which is really dividing each coefficient by negative 4. So we end up with y on the left side, and a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so you can think of this as 1/4 of x. X divided by 4 is the same as taking a fourth of x. And a positive divided by a negative is a negative, so this is negative 3/4. All we care about is this, the slope. The slope of this line is 1/4. So to find the slope of the line they're asking us about, we need to find the opposite reciprocal of 1/4. Opposite means instead of positive, it'll be negative. Reciprocal means instead of 1/4, it'll be 4 divided by 1. Instead of 1 divided by 4, it's 4 divided by 1, the reciprocal. 4 divided by 1 is 4. So the opposite reciprocal is a slope of negative 4. That's our line perpendicular to this line. Any line perpendicular to the given line here has to have a slope of negative 4. Notice that a line and its perpendicular lines, the product of those slopes is always negative 1. Anyway, so the opposite means instead of positive, it's negative. Reciprocal means instead of 1/4, it's 4 divided by 1, which equals 4. So our line has a slope of negative 1/4. And it also goes through this point. So here we go. We'll start with the line in slope-intercept form. Y equals, the slope is negative 4 of our line, times x plus b, and we have only to determine what b is. But our line goes through the point negative 2 comma 2, which means that x is equal to negative 2 when y is equal to 2. So we can substitute y equals 2 and x equals negative 2, and that'll allow us to solve for b. As this becomes 2 equals negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8 plus b. And to finish solving for b, I have but to take 8 away from both sides. 2 negative 8 is negative 6 equals b. So we know that our line, the line that we were looking for, has a slope of negative 4 and a y-intercept of negative b. Therefore, the equation of this line that we've been looking for is y equals negative 4 times x, negative 6. So this line is perpendicular to the given line and passes through this point.